My husband and I have been married for 17 years. We got to the biggest fight we've ever gotten into, ever.
It happened to me personally with blue toilet water. It wasn't an issue until one giant creator ditched it and gave a very strong negative opinion. Oh yeah, this is a terrible thing. And then everyone jumped on that train.
I was wrong. I've been humbled. I did apologize to him when he came home yesterday. He was like...
She blasted her husband on TikTok and the internet exposed her instead. Got a video from the wall. Like the video, subscribe, stay on the path of progress. Let's get into it.
My husband and I have been married for 17 years. We got to the biggest fight we've ever gotten into, ever.
Okay.
Over our toilet water. You tell me if I'm overreacting, because I really don't think I am. Okay, so here's what happened. Every single time I go out of town, my husband's incredible. Like, I travel a lot for work. I come home. He's so great about cleaning the house, doing the laundry, you know, keeping up with the kitchen.
Simping.
The house is always immaculate when I come home. Somehow this man got it into his head that, you know what would be really cool is if you put one of those giant blue hockey discs in the back of your toilet water so that every time you flush, the toilet comes out blue. The toilet water comes out blue. Like it's... like we live at a 7-Eleven or something. So I come home, I'm using, like, I go to the bathroom and I'm like, why is the water blue? And he's like, oh, I bought these things to put in the back of the toilet. I was like, what were you doing at the store? Looking at the aisle of all the things for cleaning items for the house where you thought that would be a good idea. Take me through that. He's like, you're making such a big deal. You're being so dramatic. I'm like, correct. I am not being dramatic.
Yes, you are.
So for a month, I'm flushing the toilet and it's still blue. And I'm complaining about it every day.
Oh,
I'm like, Nick, I can't live like this anymore. I cannot live with the blue toilet water. So literally, like, we're laying in bed the other night and I just go on TikTok, like, how do I empty the back of my toilet tank so I can, so that I can get rid of this blue water. I literally, like, put in the search bar, how do I empty the back of the toilet tank? He gets up in a fury, like, oh my God, you're making such a big deal about this. When did you get so highfalutin? Blah, 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 blah. You've changed so much. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, changed so much. Like, we live in a pretty nice neighborhood. Like, it's 2024. Like, what are you doing where you think this was a good idea?
This is one reason why you never give in to women's demands. Do you realize what she said just before this? She said she was out of the house for like a week or whatever it was. And she comes back to the house. He cleans up the entire thing and makes it look immaculate. Those are her words. She has a husband that is willing to clean the house and help out with the chores and do all of this stuff, right? This is a very common request that you hear from women. Oh, he doesn't help around the house. I can't have bedroom fun with you because there's dishes in the sink. If only he was a better beta Bob, I might give him some starfish. This guy actually helps out. And what is she focused on? The most random BS, meaningless, useless, redundant. Gotta get out all my vocabulary words, right? She is focused on toilet water, where it's such a big deal, she's mad about it for an entire month. Bro, do you see why you never bend to women's will? Do you see why? Because no matter what you do, it is just a black hole. It's just a black hole. She says, baby, can you please help around the house? Please do more chores. Like, yeah, okay, I'll help you out. I'll do the dishes. I'll start taking the trash out and do blah, blah, blah. And then immediately the goalpost shifts and she's just angry about something else. You do not negotiate with these women, dude. It is your way or the highway. You say, no, my household runs this certain way. If you don't like it, all right, we'll go separate ways. We got more to the clip. Let's check it out.
So that night, he emptied the toilet bowl somehow. I still don't know how to do it. And it's great. It looks good now in the main bathroom, but not the master.
This might surprise some of you, but I do think this is a big deal because that man is clearly not appreciated for anything more than toilet water. So yeah, I do think this is a big deal. That man is absolutely justified in his reaction. And honestly, he needs to set some boundaries to ensure respect and appreciation for everything he does in that relationship. And that man better not say sorry when it somehow gets turned around on him.
And the crux of this whole thing is If this guy just had a spine and set boundaries and didn't put up with any of this BS to begin with, bro, you would not have to deal with these problems. And this is a major thing with a lot of men today. They are terrified of putting boundaries on women. Terrified of it. They almost never do it, bro. Never. Oh, don't want to rock the boat. Don't want to make the wife angry. And that's when you get this constant moving of the goalpost. You'll say, baby, can you start changing the sheets on the bed? And since you don't want to set boundaries, you don't want to put rules in the relationship, you don't want to lead, you'll say, yes, dear, of course I will. And then immediately after that, she goes, oh, I'm just so stressed out with all of this housework. Baby, can you please wash the floors every day? And since he's a simp beta Bob, he goes, yes, dear, I'll do anything you want to make you happy. And it just keeps going. It keeps going until you are subjugated in the back corner. And if you try and do anything outside of your set rules, like this guy did with just putting blue stuff in the toilet bowl water, she bites his head off. Simps are always the issue, bro. So after she made this video, she got tons of backlash on TikTok. Tons of people in her comments saying, no, you're wrong, your husband should leave you, all this stuff. And she made a video response. Let's watch that.
This is one thing pissing me off these days. What is up with people who cannot form their own opinions, so they have to go to comments and then be told what to think on things? No one can form their own freaking opinions now. They literally have to be told what to think, and then they become like full of rage or whatever, depending on what one person says about it. And it's just so obnoxious. It happened to me personally with blue toilet water. It wasn't an issue until one giant creator ditched it and gave a very strong negative opinion. Oh yeah, this is a terrible thing. And then everyone jumped on that train. You'll have one loud person make a huge thing and then everyone jumps on that bandwagon. I think when you have certain big figures that people really, really love that jump on one train, you're going to have everyone flocking to that person instead of thinking critically. I think this is an issue.
So of course, no accountability. Who would have thunk? Who would have thought a modern woman has no accountability? Huh. So she's blaming all of this on groupthink. And it has nothing to do with her behavior, of course. So and then, believe it or not, she gets more backlash. More people in her comments saying, nope, you're in the wrong, you should apologize, your husband should divorce you, all this stuff. So she makes another response. Let's check that out.
I was wrong. I've been humbled.
Accountability?
I did apologize to him when he came home yesterday. He was like, Jen, that was forever ago. Who cares? I was like, no. I was dramatic. I just want to tell you I'm sorry. That was a little too much this time. No. We're fine. On to the next fight. Just kidding. He's the best. Sweet, sweet man. Oh no, he got me. We've been gardening all day together. He really is great. I'm folding the laundry. See, I do things too, you guys.
So at least she apologized, but let me point out why this is a deeper issue. There has to be an underlying reason in order to get so upset about blue toilet water. I just don't think that the seriousness of this is being addressed. And a lot of people are in the comments, and I feel bad in a way to bring this up and to even do a second video on this because I truly don't think that she realizes it. But people in the comments, I mean, they're being direct, but they're being fairly kind. Many of them saying that you're going to push a good man away, that you don't realize how good you have it. So whatever it is that's causing you to not see that and to not feel it, I hope it gets addressed because that man does deserve a better you.
All right, let's be fair, bros. Let's be fair, all right? She apologized. She apologized to her man, apologized to her audience, but it was after intense social shame where she actually had to put in some action and take some accountability. Bro, I swear, we should bring back social shame. We really should. You want to go out and get pump and dumped by 50 chads? Shame. You want to go out on dates just for free dinner? Shame. You want to divorce a good man just because he doesn't do household chores? Shame. It works. It really does, all right? I really think this is what held society together for so long. Because it especially works well with women. Let's be real. Whining about blue toilet water, she is the problem. Yeah, exactly. Because that's the thing, man. It's a mindset issue. If you want to look for problems in your life, you will find endless problems, okay? But this is just a negative way to live, to be honest. Everyone should be doing the opposite of that. Look at all of the reasons why you are absolutely blessed in life, and then be thankful for them every single day. But no, the blue toilet water. Oh, this is worse than cancer. Oh, this guy needs a medal for putting up with that for 17 years. Yeah, simping medal. Jesus. It is so wild to me what men will put up with, man. It's wild. Because if she flies off the handle because of blue toilet water, bro, imagine you're walking down the street and you glance at an attractive woman. Bro, come on, man. What do you wake up with a missing pinky toe or something like that? Men should not be honored for simping for women for decades. That woman was trash and he's a chump to stay with her. Yeah, that's my thoughts on the entire thing, summed up.
Man's gotta be above 6'2". My last 2 boyfriends were 6'3". Both of them. And they were jacked. And they looked really good. How am I supposed to downgrade from that? So, unfortunately, my next man will have to be 6'2" and up. Number 2, you can't have a gut. I need you built. I need you fit and going to the gym multiple times a week. If I can be in the gym 5 days a week and be fit and care about how I look, you can do it. Number 3, he cannot have a salary cap. Whatever career he's in, he needs to have multiple streams of income, and we need to be able to make as much money as possible. That's why I will never date a guy who works in like corporate. What is your 100K salary cap gonna do for me? The max you'll ever be able to get to is like what, 150? Yeah, no, we're good. I need you in a career.
Endless yapping, dude. She's literally just explaining how she's an alpha widow. You can get with these guys apparently, but you can't keep them around. This is a skill issue.